Introduction to Pulse Heat Technology. Pulse heating's hallmark feature is its high reliability and stable welding. A good example is the assembly of mobile phones. A coaxial cable example. Soldering is achieved by heating the ground bars simultaneously from top to bottom. An example of camera modules. A module and an FPC are soldered together by heating from the rear surface. An example of LCD module. In LCD assembly lines, pulse heat technology is being used in multiple processes. Introducing more examples in further detail. A panel and a tab are micro-joined together via an ACF. An ACF is thermocompressed onto an LCD panel. Thermography provides a vehicle to see if the wide joining area is being heated and cooled uniformly. Furthermore, tab is thermocompressed to complete the module assembly process. While control of temperature, time, and pressure is important in thermocompression bonding, the pulse heat unit from Avio is superior in all these aspects, providing highly reliable bonding. This is a process to solder modules onto glass epoxy-based PWB. Pulse heat method is most suitable for soldering flexible substrate, such as the flexible circuit, without lifting at the joining section. Introducing a machine dedicated to thermocompression bonding onto LCD panel or touch panel. An accurate positioning function using a camera, monitor, and adjustment unit with high mechanical rigidity contribute to the improvement of productivity and quality. This is an example of CSP. The defective CSP is removed from the PWB. A rectangular heater tip is applied on the top surface of the CSP to melt the solder bumps underneath the CSP. The heater tip is raised during heating and the CSP is removed from the PWB while the solder is melting. The technology to heat a wide area uniformly within a short period of time is important. This is an example of coil parts. Pulse heat is used for termination of coils for motor, acoustic component, sensor, etc. Because the coil wire is insulated, the heater tip is heated instantaneously to a high temperature, which melts and removes the insulation. After that, the solder on the terminal is adequately melted, while maintaining a certain temperature level, and the joining state, as shown on the magnified photo, is realized. We are proposing a laser method as well. Based on the characteristics of non-contact and high energy density, our product is uniquely suited for difficult shapes or to reduce heat impact. This is an example of bus bar and string ribbon of a solar cell. Pulse heat method helps to remove internal voids, resulting in strong joints. This is an example of soldering of bus bar. Thermography provides a vehicle to see the temperature profile of the heater tip. Uniform heating is achieved during a short period of time and cooling is accomplished while pressurized. This is an example of pulse heat fusing on plastic component. The heater tip is pressed against the plastic, then pressurized and heated. Because of cooling while pressurized, high-tolerant shapes can be achieved without cobwebbing. There's a need for this method as a replacement of screws. This is an example of pulse heat fusing on camera lens. Thermography provides a vehicle to see that the periphery of a circle is uniformly heated. This method effectively replaces adhesive.